Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 8 of Tecmo Owners League. And we've got quite the matchup here. The Chicago Drunkards going up against the Austrian Oaks. And the Oaks come in this week ranked number 1 in the league. And so it's a great matchup here. We're going to jump right in it. And with me today is my co-host, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, right here.
Thank you, Michael. It is good to be here. I'm so excited to be doing the announcing for my own team. And of course, as you will well know, my team has been the dominant team of the TOL this year, as I expected it to be.
That is true, Arnold. Nobody can argue with the fact that you team has clearly dominated everything this season. So
it has been quite an embarrassment for the rest of you, because I can't help it. When my team dominates all of you, you look like a bunch of pussies.
That's a good point. You have made everyone look like pussies so far this season, Arnold. That's a very valid point. So the kickoff is here. Secret Weapon, one of the better returners in the league. He's going to try and bring it back. Brings it about to the 28.
And of course, he did not get much further than that because he is facing the might of the Schwarzenegger team.
And there's a nice blitz there, but incomplete pass. Throwing it deep.
I don't understand why the sack didn't happen. He never gets any sacks. It's not fair.
So, well, he is, leading the league in sacks. And there he is, Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian is quite a force on defense.
No doubt about it. And some receivers look open here. Oh, but it's incomplete.
It is funny, Michael, I don't know if you know this, but we play a version of football in Austria when I was growing up.
What kind of version was that? How is it different from the American game?
Well, of course, we didn't call it football. We called it Aschenstoßenhausen. And when we played it, it was much more manly. There was so much more that happened in the games. For example, we didn't have any of this wimpy stuff like football pads and helmets and rules.
And Arnold with an 8-yard pickup.
Every time it was played, there was always many brutal deaths.
All right, 3rd and 2. Big play for the Oaks here.
There was blood everywhere.
Oh, they called a play. Sack. Arnold, you got sacked on a big 3rd down.
It is just a temporary setback. It does not matter that much.
And the Twins now with the punt. Secret Weapon trying to make a difference here. Brings it out to the 25.
That was a nice return, but it's not going to help them that much.
And now the defense lines up once again. Looks like he's got a receiver open, going deep to one of the best receivers in the league, Kohler, but it's incomplete.
He couldn't get open on the Austrian defensive backs.
Oh, and the defense is getting the pressure, but the reverse is there, Kohler. Oh, but they wrap him up after a gain of 5.
It was a nice play. It's not going to help them in the long run.
3rd and 5. Big chance for the defense. Oh, they called a play. Swarmed.
That play was one ugly motherfucker.
And now they're punting back. And Valeria, she's pretty hot, but...
Why is this girl on the team? This is the Austrian Oaks. It's supposed to be all about the men.
That actually is a fair point. Oh, she gets stuck, though, at the 45, but it's a good return. 1st and 10 from the 44, and the handoff to Pumping Iron. Oh, the fumble! This could be the break. Oh, and the Drunkards. It's Matthew Cornetta. He's got some missed dive. He's going to score touchdown. Drunkards. Oh, and Arnold's quiet for the first time today.
It's just ridiculous, Michael. It's so unrealistic for something like that to happen.
Well, it's true. Tecmo can be unrealistic at times. Oh, the blocked kick, though.
They can't even kick a kick.
And now Valeria attempting to return it. Oh, gets stopped there. And 1st and 10. Now let's see. The Oaks really got to get some offense going.
We have plenty of offense to go around. The seed of Arnold is spread everywhere.
A 1 and only with the catch.
1 and only. I don't understand what the hell is that name, 1 and only. What idiot came up with that as a name for one of your best players on your team?
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. Why would one of your best players be named after one of the worst Arnold movies? It doesn't make any sense.
No, Pumping Iron is such a fine movie, Michael, but you just named the players on the field after the characters in my movies.
That's the way I would have done it. Oh, Oh, but speaking of one and only, there's the touchdown.
Yes, one and only is one good player. He was just named very stupid.
And Schwartz, and one and only, is involved in a big race here to be the number one receiver, and trying to keep pace with Ben Franklin and Two-Face.
One and only is one fine player, and of course he's a magnificent specimen.
And Secret Weapon with another solid return. Now the picks up about
Thomas can suck it.
Second and 6. Oh, nice little run by the piece of ass, Tiffany Mitchell.
Tiffany Mitchell, Michael, is one hot little lady, I must say.
Can't disagree with you there, Arnold. Now it's first and 10 again. Oh, pressure, but he gets the pass off. Incomplete, but good pressure by the defense.
I've worked with many beautiful ladies in Hollywood, Michael, and every one of them was very flattered to be with me.
I'd be flattered to work with you too, Arnold. Deep pass to Kohler. Oh, in the back of the end zone, can't quite catch it. That's the end of the very exciting first quarter, folks.
Yes, it was a good first quarter because the Austrian Oaks are on top, and I'll be back.
Forces the punt, 4th and 19. Big stand there by the Oaks. Now the punt is off, and Valeria back to return. And it's going to be a touchback. So they'll get the ball 1st and 10 from the 20.
I love to touch many backs, Michael.
Good point. All right, and not much open here. Oh, total recall. Intercepted, Matthew Cornetta.
That wouldn't have happened if he was just named after the character in Total Recall instead of the stupid name, the movie. We know the fucking movie's name.
Yeah, what's his name?
What about Hauser?
Yeah, we missed Hauser. It should be Hauser. I can't disagree with that. Oh, with the blitz. Oh, knocked down. The quarterback's able to get the ball out.
Once again, Conan the Barbarian was robbed of a rightful sack.
Another big 3rd down. Ooh, missed dive. Oh, there's space here for Kohler. Ooh, not a very good run. Picks up the 1st down, but had more space up top.
Yes, it did, but it is too late.
Still a nice little drive coming together here after the turnover. Interception! La Vista!
Ah, that was not the best play that my Arnold team has ever had. They must do better.
Nice little run there by Schwarzenegger. 2nd and 5. Oh, but the sack by the Shoemaker himself.
Fuck Shoemaker! Fuck him!
And Arnold stopped on 3rd down and they're forced to punt. This is the toughest test of the season so far for the Oaks. Oh, the punt is almost blocked. Secret Weapon's going to give him good field position here.
The name is Twins of the Panther? What?
I'm going to picture it as Danny DeVito back there punting the ball.
There's a lot of stupid teams in this league, Michael. I was watching a game where there's Nintendo characters playing. A stupid little legged dinosaur kicking the ball. That's just stupid.
Yeah, that team's kind of a piece of shit team. I think we all know that. But this game is hot and heavy. The big underdogs coming in. And Kohler deep! Oh, Kohler. And the 2 big receivers have not delivered in the yardage so far, but there's a lot of football left to play.
Because they're a bunch of pussies.
Oh, Mega Man with the sack. Do you know what Arnold movie that is, Arnold?
I have no idea what the hell Mega Man is. What? Mega Man's the quarterback of the Nintendo team. That's not even one of my movies.
Field goal's good by Kevin Butthead, and that gives the Drunkards the lead. But plenty of time in this half to score still.
Valeria's a beautiful woman. She's going to get the ball in a good position for the Arnold team, even though she shouldn't be even on the team.
1st and 10, trying to line up this drive. Not much open again. The defense, there's a couple dump downs. Can he get it off to him? Crom with the big catch.
Crom.
And
the the mystery of steel. I pray to you, COMM.
Pete Makalivajimaba the Gadalava.
COMM laughs at your phobins.
Arnold, quoting one of the greatest movies of all time, Conan the Barbarian. Oh, one and only. Can't get it done.
If he didn't have such a stupid name, he would have caught the ball.
Arnold's got another dump down. That can be enough. Oh, goes deep to one and only again. Oh, no D back there.
It was inevitable and only is too much of a true athlete because he is based on me, Arnold Schwarzenegger from Pumping Iron, not one of my characters. It is just like it says in Pumping Iron. Pumping is almost as good as coming, and so is getting into the end zone.
Speaking of coming, I'm coming kicks it off.
Getting a good pump is just like coming. And scoring into the end zone.
And now it's 1st and 10 from the 50, so enough time the Drunkards could put some additional points on the board here to close out the half. Keep it interesting. The pass rush is on, going deep.
That should have been an interception.
All right, 2nd down. They're handing off to the piece of ass Mitchell, but that's the end of the half, folks. Arnold, what's your take on that first half there? Pretty good action, both sides of the ball.
It was good action, but it was not realistic football. It should have been much more in favor of the Austrian Oaks because they are my team and they are clearly superior athletes in every single way.
They do get to start the half with the ball. It's 14-9.
The score is far too close.
Yeah, the Oaks have just run roughshod over the entire league. This is the Drunkards are really putting up a fight here. It's a great game. And now Arnold fakes the handoff. Doesn't have much open again. He's going to run it himself. Nice pickup.
Arnold can be very fast.
1st and down.
Except with the ladies.
And now Arnold drops back. Going deep to one and only again. Oh, and the gambler in me is not happy. Oh, it's a touchdown for one and only.
That was shitty coverage. The one and only will always toast that shit. Why are they even out there pretending to play this game? It is a disgrace.
The kickoff. Secret weapon catches it at the 13. Not much of a turn. The defense swarmed there.
The city of Chicago has nothing going for it except for CM Punk coming back tonight.
Oh, and there was a sack by Conan. Now, Arnold, what is best in life?
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of the women.
Hard to argue that philosophy, Conan. Hard to argue that philosophy. Oh, and another sack by Conan. He took that quarterback down like he took that crazy witch bitch down in the old-fashioned porn in that little cage.
Yes, many perverted little old men used to watch me have sex with young girls in the cage when Conan was in charge of the cage.
That bitch ended up getting thrown in the fire. That was a pretty crazy-ass scene. That really didn't lead to anything else. But anyway, Arnold's going to run this one now. Nice little pickup. Going to pick up. Oh, 1st down and more. Schwarzenegger down the sideline. Takes it to the 13.
It is time for this team to start taking over. Like I like to take over in the bedroom.
Arnold, another pickup of 6. And yes, indeed, it does seem like the Oaks, after the early scare, are in control. Now here's a call play. Oh, intercepted. The one thing they didn't want to do is the one thing they did. Give the Drunkards a chance to get back in it.
That is just not good football. They should not have thrown the ball to somebody on the other team.
Typically, that is not good strategy, Arnold. Yeah, to throw it to the other team. Good point.
I've watched lots of games of the American version of football, and usually that is not a good idea.
Going deep to Kohler, though. Kohler's one guy who can bring him back. Oh, misses the jump.
Of course he missed the jump. He's a little pussy man.
Let's see if he's a pussy this time. He makes the jump this time. Is he still a pussy man, Arnold?
Yes, he is.
Well, he's a pussy man with a touchdown. Is the drunkard score. Jeff Kohler.
What kind of stupid name for teams is this? All these idiots in the TOL who name their teams after little teeny private jokes. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid for the rest of us. Name your team the Austrian Oaks after Arnold Schwarzenegger movies or something funny and cool. This team is stupid.
Well, it is some Chicago references, but I admit the theme is a little hard to keep track of here because, Justin Fields, I get it, he's the quarterback for the Bears, but they're not all Chicago people as far as I know. So, anyway, going deep to Total Recall, but way out of bounds.
That was just unacceptable. It was just a breakdown in the mental acquisition of this play.
And he's dropping back. He's got one and only again. Oh, but he drops it. The rare drop for one and only.
It's because his name is stupid.
Oh, and the sack, Brad Pecka.
Brad Pecka is a piece of shit.
Lining up for the punt again. Twins punts it deep. Secret weapon, not much. He was a known weapon there once again.
Not much is what the ladies like to say to him in the bedroom.
Oh, Conan busts through once again.
Of course he busted through.
Again! Non-stop Conan. It's like he's cutting Thulsa Doom's head off.
I remember cutting off Thulsa Doom's head. It was very satisfying to get my revenge.
That is strength, boy. That is power. Here's Pump. It's only a 5-point game. So, the Oaks look like they're ready to take over, but the Drunkards will not go down without a fight. Valeria, wow, Valeria with a big return. Oh, shucks and ducks. Fuck
She's
the duck.
strong.
Oh, the dive gets her, but what a run. She was getting pretty slow at the end there. But
It was quite a run. Maybe we should keep her around. As long as she can please me sexually.
Second and 3. 1 second left. Oh, the sack by the Shoemaker.
I hate this Shoemaker. Fuck him.
Arnold looking, throws it to Total Recall. Incomplete.
It is almost time for this Chicago Drunkards team to start to bleed. And if they bleed, we can beat it.
Extra field goal is good, and that's pretty important. I mean, that makes it an 8-point lead, so it's a 2-score game. So field goals might not be the most exciting thing, but it matters a lot in this moment here.
All that matters is victory.
Oh, but secret weapon. Pretty average, I guess. All right, 1st and 10. Fields drops back, pitches it to Mitchell. Ooh, nice little run. She's got some moves. Nice little gain there.
As I said to Sub-Zero once in the Running Man, what a pain in the neck.
And looking down. Nice little dump down to Thomas. Bro, shucks the tackle. Oh, but the fumble at the key moment. Can the Oaks recover? Oh, the Oaks do recover. And that is back.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah, I think it might be hasta la vista at this point. That might have been the nail there in the coffin. Oh, speaking of the Running Man, there he is.
The Running Man is a very excellent movie. I remember killing many men when I was making it.
Yeah, I think that's got to be one of the most underappreciated Arnold movies. You don't hear many people talk about it these days, but it was pretty fucking badass. Jim Brown, Jesse Ventura, Captain Fireball.
I was eventually into politics, Michael, but at the time, I was not into politics. I was into survival.
Oh, but Matt Heisen. If anybody's going to bring him back, it's going to be Heisen.
Heisen can suck on my cock.
2nd and 19. Oh, one and only's open. Will Arnold deliver it? Incomplete. I don't think he maxed out the catch catch number on...
No, he should have done much better than that.
Oh, Pete Magalabov.
Pete Magalabov.
And they're forced to punt. I mean, it's still possible.
It is not possible.
All right, well, Arnold's declared it's not possible. So, now, Arnold, do you think that one of the players should have been named either the governor or the governator to represent his time in California?
I think that is a very good suggestion, Michael. And if this idiot who put this team together was smarter, he would have done that. That makes much more sense than some of the other stupid-ass names.
Justin Fields not able to pick it up. I thought he had some room there, but 3rd and 10. They're going to have to convert fast at this point. You got to start thinking go deep to Kohler here. Tiffany Mitchell on an off-tackle run is not going to get you back into this game.
Tiffany Mitchell might be a hot piece of ass, but she can't get the job done.
Oh, Conan once again clinches the game. Congratulations, Arnold. Congratulations to Tim Enriquez. That's going to do it. There's a touchdown again to one and only.
It is only fitting to demonstrate the dominance of the Arnold team by piling up the score.
Now, Arnold's referencing piling up, but you got to give Joe Mitchell credit. I mean, this is the best team in the league, and Joe Mitchell's squad, they certainly held their own. You know, up until the late push here by Tim's squad, the Drunkards really held their own, and they're floating around 500 this season, but I think they've still got a chance to get back into the playoff contention if they play this well the rest of the way.
Yes, Joe Mitchell has my respect. In fact, Joe Mitchell, I'm going to kill you last.
There's Conan the Barbarian with another sack. I thought you said you were going to kill him last. You said that.
There is no mercy in the game, Michael.
Oh, God, the Terminator.
The Terminator is wasted in that role. He should be destroying people.
Yeah, we'd like to see him have a bigger role, but man, 4th and 37. Not a good spot for the offense here.
Mercies for the weak.
He's going to launch it up to Kohler. Kohler goes all over the place. Nice game, but it's not going to be enough.
That was a very long gain. How can you have that long a gain and not get the first down? You must suck!
Arnold's going to run it. Picks up a 3. Not much going there, but it doesn't really matter much. We're just running out the clock at this point. Runs up the middle and gets beat. Now he's got to worry about getting injured.
No! It's not a tumor.
Arnold with some shake and some bake. The last play of the game puts an exclamation point on it. That's the way to cap off what turns out to be a fairly one-sided score, even if the game was competitive most of the way.
Yes, it was competitive. For me to poop on!
Well, folks, thanks for joining us. We're going to pull up these scores here. Solid running performance by Tiffany Mitchell. Kohler only had 1 catch. The one and only got to $175. I was really hoping for a little more defensive effort than that.
Your imagination fails you, Michael. No, they cannot stop them. Even Tiffany Mitchell's hot-assness will not stop my team from dominating the TOL.
Yeah, you know what? At this point, I mean, I'm not just saying this because my good friend Arnold's here. Tim and the Oaks might be too much for everybody to handle. They might be running They might run the whole thing. They might go undefeated this year, folks.
I agree with that assessment, Michael. I think there's too much to handle. Brad Mustard, for example, is a pussy.
So pulling up these conditions here, looking them over, and Cade McNown on the scene, Matt Heck, Sam Schrett, whoever that is, Charles Schrett. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if these are people known in Chicago. But anyway, all right, well, thank you very much for joining us today, Arnold. It was a pleasure to have you.
Michael, it is my pleasure to be here to announce the continuing victory of the Austrian Oaks and the domination of the Arnold Schwarzenegger team.
All right, so good luck to everybody else in Week 8, and thanks for joining us. You have a good one.